Hello and welcome to Stat 200. I'm Dr. Zimmerman and I'll be teaching World Campus Section 5 this summer. In addition to teaching one online section, I also coordinate most of the materials used across all of the online sections. I've been working with the online sections of Stat 200 for about 2 years now. This summer will be my 6th semester teaching it. I started working for the Department of Statistics after I graduated from Penn State in May 2015 with a PhD in Educational Psychology at the University Park campus. While I was here, I also did a Master's in Adult Education and a Graduate Certificate in Applied Statistics through World Campus. Let's take a moment now to look at the materials that you'll need this semester. This is the MBS website. We are Section 5, so there are 2 different options for you. We're going to be using the Lock 5 textbook. You'll need to purchase subscriptions to Wiley Plus and Minitab Express. If you're purchasing through MBS, there are 2 package options. The first comes with a loose leaf copy of the book, Minitab Express, and your Wiley Plus access code. The second option just comes with Minitab Express and the Wiley Plus access code. Through Wiley Plus, you will have access to the book online, so purchasing a loose leaf copy of the book is optional. You should order these materials as soon as possible because even though it's online access, MBS might mail you a card with the access codes. Depending on where you are, that could take a few days or longer if you're abroad. Temporary access for both Wiley Plus and Minitab Express is available. I've posted an announcement in Canvas with the links if you're waiting for your materials to arrive and you want the free temporary access. When you get your access codes, make sure that you download Minitab Express. There are different versions of Minitab, but Minitab Express is the only one with the resampling methods that we'll be using this semester. We will be using Canvas this semester. The course is already open and you should have access to Lesson 0. On the Lesson 0 to-do list, you'll find a list of activities that you are encouraged to complete before you start working through Lesson 1. On the department's orientation page, you can read about proctored exams. We will have 2 exams this semester, and both are proctored using Examity. You will not be able to access the exams without Examity. In the Lesson 0 notes, there are also some review materials. Under Review of Algebra, you'll find all of the mathematical operations that you'll need to use this semester. In Canvas, there's also a 0.1 practice quiz. This is not graded, but I recommend that you take it until you can get all of the questions correct. You'll get a different set of questions every time you take the practice quiz. Before you start Lesson 1, you should have your Wiley Plus account set up and have Minitab Express on your computer. Lesson 1 is set to unlock for you on May 11th. There are a few extra activities in Lesson 1, including the Introductions Discussion Board, a survey, and the Goals Pretest. We've been doing a lot of research in Stat 200 to inform changes to the curriculum and other improvements. In the survey, you'll be asked to read a consent form, and you can decide whether or not you want to allow your data to be used in our research. Let's look at Lesson 3 so that I can show you what a typical lesson looks like. The first page in every module is the to-do list. On the to-do list, you'll see the lesson overview video. I try to keep these to around 5 to 8 minutes. The second point is a link to your reading in the online notes. Whenever you go to the online notes, there should be an underscore SU17 in the address and at the top of the page. We have a few different versions of the notes, and the lessons are structured a little differently in the summer because the semester is a few weeks shorter. But this is how you confirm that you're in the correct version of the notes. Next on the to-do list, you'll see the assigned reading in the Lock 5 textbook. After doing the readings, or even while you're doing the textbook reading, you should do the Wiley Plus homework assignment. Each week, there'll be an optional practice assignment in Wiley Plus that is not graded, and a required homework assignment which is graded. The weekly quizzes you will take in Canvas, they are all set up so that you have 2 attempts and only your higher score will count. The quizzes are built using question sets, so you'll get a different set of questions on each attempt. Finally, there's a lab assignment every week. These often require you to use Minitab Express to work through some open-ended problems. The MTW file that you see here is a Minitab Express file. You'll need to have Minitab Express installed on your computer in order to open the data and complete the lab assignment. You should download the assignment, type your answers in that document, preferably in a different color so that it's easy for me to find your answers. Always show all of your work. This means all of your calculations and any of your output from Minitab Express that you use to answer each question. This is required. Answers without work shown will not receive full credit. When you're finished with your assignment, save it as a PDF and upload it to Canvas here. If you have any questions, there will be a discussion board in every module, including Lesson 0. Please post your questions there. I typically respond in less than 24 hours. Any personal questions should be sent via the Canvas Conversations, which you can get to by clicking the inbox on the left side of the screen. I look forward to working with you all this semester. Please don't hesitate to ask questions.